Hi, I'm Jamie L from Live Your Own Fit Health and Performance, and today I'm going to show you how I make a chocolate cake with a bit of a difference. We're also going to be serving it with strawberries in balsamic, a little bit of honey, some lemon zest. So we'll show you what we do there. We're going to serve this chocolate cake as a low carb version. It's only got under a tablespoon of honey in there, almond flour or almond meal with some coconut oil and some cocoa, some eggs, some dark chocolate shards, and for a bit of a difference, we're going to throw in some raspberries in the mix. So stay tuned. What I've done is I've thrown in the coconut oil, some cocoa powder, baking powder, under a tablespoon of honey, and we're going to throw in the eggs right now. It's a pretty simple recipe. You don't need many ingredients. It needs to be simple. And we're also going to throw in the shards of dark chocolate. We're going to give that a good mix, fold all the ingredients in. You can serve this as muffins or like little cakes. We're just going to serve it as a cake. Part of the reason is I couldn't be bothered to grease the muffin tray. Excellent. Now's the time to grab your baking tray. I've lined it with baking paper. I have got my oven preheating on around 180 degrees. What we're going to do is throw in part of the mixture. And then what I want to do is I just want to make sure that it's gone around. It's going to be quite shallow, but then as it rises, it's going to rise up a little bit higher. I want to grab my handful of raspberries. You can see there. And I'm just going to place them haphazardly. Doesn't need to be perfect. Yum. And now I'll finish getting the rest, and then you'll have to fight over who's going to have the mixing bowl. Excellent, so we're all ready. There it is to go in the oven. Going to pop it in and I'll show you what it looks like when we come back. Okay, now on to our strawberries. What I've done is I've got about 3 cups of strawberries here, and I've just quartered them and halved them depending on the size that they are, and I've put in just under a tablespoon of honey over the strawberries. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And I've never done this one before either, so fingers crossed it works out and it tastes amazing. I'm also going to zest 1 lemon. I do love lemon. You could use orange as well if you wanted that sort of Jaffa flavour to go with your chocolate cake. But because we're using strawberries and raspberries in the cake, I really think this is going to complement the flavour that we have going on. I like these lemons too. I think, can't remember the brand that they are, but they have a nice thin skin, so it makes it a lot easier to zest. Excellent. And always make sure that you get that last bit on the back. So I'm just going to make sure that it's quite even, that we're making sure all of them get a nice even coat. And then we want to ideally cover it at room temperature and have it sitting for an hour or so in this nice balsamic marinade. Not much longer than that, if we can help it. Then when you serve it, you can also sprinkle a little bit of pepper. It just complements the flavours. And I'm also going to have some fresh mint leaves thrown over here as well upon serving. That's what it looks like. Okay, so we're back, and our chocolate raspberry cake has baked in the oven for around 25 to 30 minutes. We have our beautiful balsamic soaked strawberries with a little bit of a lemon zest, and a little bit of honey. And we also have our whipped cream. So I'm going to plate it up and I'm going to show you what it all looks like. Today's the first day that I've cooked this recipe. We are having friends over tonight, so I'm just going to plate up a little slice here to show you. And I'm hoping it's worked out well. I have a feeling that we might have overcooked it slightly, but that's okay. You won't overcook it at home. I've tasted the strawberries. They taste absolutely phenomenal. So I think you'll be very happy with them. Put them all on top like so. And a big dollop of the cream to go on there. And voila, we have our beautiful low carb chocolate raspberry mess, I think I'll call it. Balsamic and lemon rind glazed strawberries and cream. I think you're going to be very, very happy with that. I'm going to taste it just to let you know what it tastes like. Does feel a little bit dry, so I think, 20 minutes to 25 minutes in the oven might do the trick. That is beautiful. I'm really, really happy with that. It's got less than 1 tablespoon of honey in it, dark chocolate, cocoa powder, baking powder, a little bit of almond flour, and 2 eggs, a little bit of coconut oil, and that is all that's in the chocolate cake with some fresh raspberries. I think that's a guilt-free dessert, and you can enjoy it with all your family and friends.